But yeah, like I was saying, Sarah Nicole, I think that's her name, she has a drag tone. And the relationship that you see between Tariq Nasheed and Sarah Nicole is that of a pimp and a hoe. I guarantee you that this female knows some pimps in DC. She's from DC. But see, a lot of people might wonder, well, why did Tariq step out of his league and fuck with a girl like her? Look, life with Peanut is very normal. It's very settled. It's very calm. You know, there's just something in human psyche that sometimes, you know, you just got to have that old ratchet hood rat, you know what I'm saying? Old bitch you just slam up against the wall, you know, just put her legs behind her head and try to beat her uterus in. But Sarah has that whiny little girl tone. And see, within a man, that can activate something in him that he's not in control of, and that is his daddy mechanism. And Tariq Nasheed got some little biracial children, some 1/3 white children, but his daughter, who he may not have always been in contact with, he's never been called daddy by a little girl reliant upon him. So a girl knows, many women know how to activate a man's internal father, his psychologically embedded internal father mechanism, by having a little bitty girly tone. And a lot of women who she might look up to Tariq Nasheed as a mentor, and even though she comes from a 2-parent household, she somewhat can have, because a lot of girls who like pimps have that daddy complex toward men who they look at as strong, leader type alpha males. You get what I'm saying? That's what draws them together, because if you look at what both of them are saying, both of them did 2 videos essentially describing one another as undesirable people who they don't like to be around. Tariq Nasheed says she's ratchet, she's raggedy, she's not on time, she's using her cell phone on the show, she's getting in his car and got weed, smell like weed, you know, just old dusty shit. But yet you still got her around, meaning that if we do a little bit of what I refer to as psychological mathematics, and remember all the stuff that she said about Tariq Nasheed, she stood up and talked about the man for damn near an hour. If we do some psychological mathematics, let's imagine that 1t plus x, and you can put that x inside of parentheses. That's 1 Tariq plus 1x plus 1 SN, the SN meaning Sarah Nicole, equals whatever the hell. It equals the disaster that we seen the other day. But the relationship between them that transpired was going on before their blow up. And make no mistake, there was likely a relationship going on between them. Or either Sarah Nicole felt like she was on the cusp of getting that dick. And if she could have got that dick, she would have laid it on Tariq real good. She would have let that nigga get her pregnant. She would have wrapped her legs all the way around him and drew him into that pussy. She would have let him get her pregnant. And she the type of chick who probably could have been coached into not telling his wife, as long as Tariq took damn good care of her. I mean, house, car, cash, you know. But the 1t plus x plus 1 SN equals what we saw the other night. The thing to figure out in this psychological mathematical equation is, what is the x? The x is exactly what I described to you. It's the daddy mentality that she has. You know, the way she talk and the way she sound like a little kid begging, like daddy, daddy, you know. Because what is Tariq Nasheed, a married man, doing riding around with this female? Why are you riding around with her? Why are you taking her places? And then what makes her feel emboldened enough to actually raise up in your studio with her voice all loud, up in your grill? You paying her $42.50 per hour. And she talking about he paid me $85. Motherfucker, that's all you need. Now, I will say, maybe Tariq was being cheap. Nigga, go ahead and pay the women $100 damn. So you can say you pay them $50 an hour. Why did you just cap it off at 85? Go ahead and pay them $100, bruh. You know, $100 a piece. But the X factor that exists is the daddy factor and the big pimping factor. See, she's familiar with pimps. She's from D.C. And anybody from the D.C. area, I'm pretty sure I got some subs from Virginia, Baltimore. You know about D.C. There's some pimping ass niggas in D.C. just like Atlanta, Houston, Texas, L.A., NYC, Chicago, Detroit. There's some pimping ass niggas in Washington, D.C. You know what I'm saying? So this chick is familiar with pimps and pimp culture. And she, regardless, and see, the thing of it is, in one of these thumbnails that I'm going to use to this video, I probably used it in the first video. Now tell me that chick don't damn near look like a drag queen. Now she's pretty, and a lot of her other pictures, but that picture that I used in my first video, either the thumbnail that I'm using right now, this ball looks straight like a nigga. This bitch looks like a motherfucking dude. And the thing of it is that you might say, well, damn, Peanut looked a lot better than that in her heyday. But keep in mind, this girl is 26. You see, to Tariq Nasheed, she might as well be 20 or 21. A lot of the times, what a female don't have in looks, she makes it up for it in youth. And if you think that this broad is riding around with Tariq Nasheed with her legs closed, you crazy. Number one, she on that model shit. Motherfucker, I'm pretty sure that LA is just like Atlanta. There are probably 100,000 bitches running around screaming that they a model. Whenever a bitch get to screaming that she is a model, she is basically somebody that uses her body to get by. It reminds me of Lucius Lyon's son, Jamal, or whatever that little brown-skinned boy name, you know, his girlfriend in the sitcom Empire. You know, she got that song, my body, look at my body, my body, look at my body. Don't I look sexy? Don't I look sexy? Don't I look sexy? You know what I'm saying? That's all, you know, any female with a body is all about. Just looking sexy and getting attention and getting money and getting by in life with her body. So there's no chance. I ain't gonna say no chance, but there's only a 10% chance that if this female is sitting in the front seat of Tariq Nasheed's Benz or whatever he pushing, that she got her legs closed. 90% chance her legs are open. She is probably showing her legs. She's showing her cootie cat. She got the six pack showing. And she's sending the subliminal message, ain't this what your wife looked like before she got so damn big? And see, don't think that a woman has to be good looking for a married man to cheat. She ain't got to be better looking than his wife. Remember, Arnold the Terminator Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger, see, he got white male privilege. So the fact that he got that fat, nasty Mexican maid pregnant while he was the governor of California got shoved under the rug. That lady is ugly. That is a nasty looking ugly Mexican. With all the women Arnold Schwarzenegger got access to, and it was the same thing with Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton got a mammy, a black mammy pregnant. Look up and Google images of Bill Clinton's biracial son. That woman who he got pregnant is a mammy. But this was pretty much the ending of a relationship between a pimp and a hoe. And it may recover, but next time they will keep this shit on the low. They better.